proceed. I don't know, I'm not that technologically sophisticated. As well as a written summary. Prior to the meeting, I handed out to each of the board members the town resolution, as well as a number of speakers that night presented me with written statements, which I previously provided to the board. There were 3 Brighton town board members there, Ray Tierney, Jim Vogel, and Louise Navers. Speaking in opposition, there were a couple of college professors. County legislator Paul Haney spoke in opposition. There were approximately 35 to 40 people there. I would say uniformly opposed, although not everybody got up and addressed the meeting. I took notes of the meeting. I think Mr. Vogel and Supervisor Frankel summarized pretty articulately what the concerns were, and I don't want Mr. Hurlbut to hit me in the head for taking too much time here, but I think Paul Haney was pretty organized, and he stood up and opposed the project for 3 principal reasons. The first 2 were specific to this application, 2 prior violations of the labor law dictated that they not be given any further opportunity to receive COMIDA benefits. The cost-benefit analysis, as Mr. Vogel pointed out, showing approximately $338,000 of tax benefits for one job was too much. And he also, without any specific foundation, but speculated that it was a minimum wage job and not a very good job, and he had philosophical concerns, again relating to the marketplace was such that they were there and they didn't need any tax incentives. He did, in a positive note, refer to Care Guide as being a good project, the type you would support. Carestream, I'm sorry. But I think that summarizes, in addition to the statements that were made today, and Mr. Vogel wants to chime in and if I feel I missed anything. Like I said, in light of the board's prior action today, they were here and made a preliminary approval last month and got up to $100,000. At this point, they're not eligible for any real property tax. As Bill pointed out, arguably the county's adopted, but we will, for the purpose of his administration, I would go with the town. If the town doesn't opt in, I'm not going to give them tax benefits under the county program at this point, because there's no independent mechanism to do that. So on the table is, if the board is inclined, they still are eligible to, based on our preliminary findings, sales and mortgage tax for over $100,000.